On air with A-Ron, HB Radio, Las Vegas' #1 hip-hop internet station. Got my brother Tony Royster Jr. in the building.
What's good?
My
What's
dog.
What's good, man?
Yo, I need to ask now, how did you get connected to Drum for Hove? Now that's got to be some legendary man.
That's actually a crazy story too, low key. So I'll just give you the abbreviated version. So shout out to my big bro Nissan Stewart.
Okay.
Producer for Aaliyah and Gen Y and all kind of stuff, and drummer for everybody. Back in the day, but now he's a preacher. But he also plays, I think he plays on Dance with the Stars right now too as a drummer. But
was he in that? Not to bring Diddy up, but he did the making of the band.
I think he was kind of like
he was like the music director for that. Okay.
Yeah. So don't bring that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So long story short, I remember I was in Poland, right? This is like 2006, I think, because our first tour was like the American Gangster album.
Wow.
And that's when we had the Storytellers and all that stuff. That's when the whole movement happened.
Yeah.
So I was in Poland doing a clinic.
Oh, wow.
Tour, like by myself.
Yeah.
Like, and playing, doing seminars and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember I was with my pops, he was in his own room, and then I got this call from Nissan. He's like, yo, man. He's like, where you at? I was like, man, I'm already pissed because I already know where this is going.
Yeah.
I don't really get calls from him like that.
Okay.
We talk from time to time, but like when he hits you with that, like, where you at?
Yeah.
And the time difference is different. So it's night where I'm at and it's daytime, obviously, where he's at.
Okay.
And I said, I'm in Poland. He's like, what? He said, when do you come back?
Damn.
I said, in 2 days. And he was like, damn. I said, why? He said, because Hove is putting together a band and I thought you would fit perfect with the band.
Oh my God.
And I said, what? I said, what are you talking about? He was like, yeah. And cause the Roots was Jay's band for the longest, but he wanted to get his own band, younger band to kind of like,
Roots probably were they doing the Jimmy Fallon shit at this time?
No, they weren't doing that yet.
Okay.
No. They was just playing with him whenever he was doing shows and stuff like that. And what's the shit? The Blackout, the DVD, the document.
Oh yeah.
So so he called me. I said, man, nah, I'm gonna be back in 2 days. And then I said, well, can I come back and do it? He said, nah, because we're having auditions tomorrow. And I was like, damn. So come to find out, so I fly home and I'm at the airport in Atlanta. I'm like getting a connection.
Okay.
I'm going to grab my bags now.
Okay.
To connect it, so I can go back. I think I was living in LA at the time. So I was going to get my bags, and then as I'm getting my bags, I'm getting ready to throw the bags on the belt. But I get a call from Nissan again.
Okay.
He said, yo, where you at? I
go.
said, yo, I'm getting ready to catch my connection.
Yeah.
I said, where you at? I said, I'm in Atlanta. He said, what? Okay. He said, don't go nowhere. Don't do nothing. Just stay right there. I said,
oh shit.
Now,
you're literally about to.
At this time, I only have a few more minutes for me to throw my bags on there before I miss
your flight. Yeah.
Before I miss that connection situation.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting, and then it's getting down to the last minute, and then I'm like, okay, well, I can't wait no more. I tried to call him back. It was going straight to voicemail. I said, I can't.
So you went back. You went on the flight.
I don't know what he did. I just tried to call him, but it wasn't going through. I don't know why it was busy.
Yeah. No, but you were like, fuck it. I got to go back. I got to go.
I got to go home. I can't miss this because if not, I'm going to miss the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I had to give him my bags, right? So as I'm getting ready to put my bag on there, his number comes back up on the phone.
Oh, shit.
He's like, yo, go down to Delta, and we just booked you a flight to New York. I said, yo, what happened? So apparently one of the other drummers that they had, he was getting ready to do it, but the problem was, I know we were getting ready to do a tour and all that, but Hove didn't want somebody that was going to have any conflict with his schedule. He needed somebody that was going to be able to do the whole thing.
Right.
Not
he doesn't want somebody to do half of it or
like even miss a show and have to get a substitute.
Yeah.
Or he wants to rock with you. He wants to build that chemistry. So, but Nissan didn't know that was the case with the drummer that they had.
Okay.
And other drummer, his name is Spanky. He's incredible too. He
plays
he plays
Usher,
very well.
right?
He played with Usher, and he played with Lauryn Hill a lot. Amazing drummer. So, but he had obligations with Ty Tribbett already.
Okay.
And so some of his shows was going to interfere with Jay's shows.
Right.
So that's how I was even able to get the opportunity again.
Damn,
and then after that,
stars aligned, man.
Yeah. And then I went to New York. We had to learn literally 20 songs.
Oh, wow.
25 songs, in a short amount of time.
Yeah, and you're a J fan.
I'm a Hov fan anyway.
So it's like, this shit is easy. I know this shit.
Yo, but it's also is about the difference with hip hop is like you have to literally play the patterns. So it's not about like chopped or anything. Like they pay attention to specific shit in the song. Yeah. So it's about learning the patterns and the rhythm and like what the hi-hat is doing here and what the kick and where's the breaks, where the drops are, what the lyrics and all that. But yeah, we did a few songs for Hov. He walked in, and then I remember he did like this, and then he just walked out, and he didn't say anything. So we're all looking at each other like,
did he like it or not? Yeah.
Right. And literally, his best friend OG Juan turned to us. He's like, "Listen, if he didn't say anything, that's great. You should be worried if he did say something."
Oh, okay.
So he said, "We'll be seeing you soon." And literally, we got the gig, and then we started preparing for storytellers on AOL storytellers, and we did the whole American Gangster.
That's when you all were dressed up in the suits.
In the suits, right? And that's what started the whole thing. And then after that, we went on the American Gangster tour, and then it was history after that. Yeah.
Were you able to build like a friendship with Hov, or is he more like he sees you guys at performance and then you guys don't really see him until the next show?
No, you know what? I just never been a dude to, first of all, kiss anybody's ass.
Absolutely,
that's not even my MO. But if we're gonna rock, I want it to be organic.
Yeah.
So it's so funny. I played with him for almost a year and a half, 2 years before I even had a real conversation.
Right,
and obviously it was like, "Yo, what's up? How you doing?"
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You know what I mean? What really bonded us, which was crazy. And after this, that's when we became cool. And side note, I used to be Memphis Bleak hype man.
Wow.
So I used to do after parties with Bleak.
That's crazy. And Bleak's his hype man, right?
Yeah. So this is his hype man. And then after the Hov shows, Bleak would go and do his own shows at clubs and shit. And then he'll low key give me some bread. But I'm hanging out with him and chilling.
Yeah.
But I remember we was on a private jet going somewhere, and it was Hov, Memphis Bleak, some of the band and John Manilli at the time, who was shout out to John Manilli, who was one of my great friends, dear to my heart, his manager at the time. And Hov was like, "Who on here knows how to play spades?" I said, shit. And so my thing is
you're like, hell yeah.
I'm as confident with spades as I am with
drums.
Drumming. I said, so I was like, "Oh yeah, this is nothing." I said, "I'm a spadeologist." I said, "Can you play?"
Oh shit.
That's why I asked him. He said, "All right, so me and you versus Bleak and John Manilli."
Okay.
And I remember he said he came up to me before we played. He said, "This is going to dictate our relationship."
Oh wow. Yeah.
He said, "So don't fuck this up."
Yeah. And you were confident.
Oh yeah. I said I can say the same for you.
Yeah.
Literally. And then we whooped their asses.
Wow.
Bad.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Money was involved too?
No, money. It was just it's
okay.
pride and all that. But it's no money, but
bragging rights.
Yeah. And we had Bleak and John arguing at each other and shit. And me and Jay is and he's a mastermind.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So he knows how to play. I know how to play too. So we whooped ass, and after that he gave me some dap and shit. And then I remember he signed a bottle, an Ace of Space bottle, because this is when it first came out, and it said, "To one of the best drummers in the world, and my favorite spades player," or some shit like that. And he signed it. So I still have that to this day. But that's what made our bond even crazier. And then
after that, he probably he talked to you a little bit more.
Yeah. We would go out in some place. He didn't really go out to the clubs and shit like that too much. You know what I mean? Yeah. He would go and do certain things, but I think it was just the chilling at some of the after parties at the venue and stuff like that. And then obviously we did Barclays and all that stuff together. So it was nuts.
And I'm I see this had to be after. This is after the Storyteller show? Because when you did Show Me What You Got, he was letting you go too. He was
that was after Storyteller.
You were doing a lot. He was really
But that's the first time I ever played show me what you got live for
Wow.
him. So he's never heard us practice it like that.
Okay.
So and then when
it's
I started
exactly like the record, bro.
and when I started going in, he couldn't believe what was happening. So that's why he just turned. I was like, oh shit, like you're going ham back there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and that also catapulted our relationship as well. You know, a little bit. You know, so
Man.
it's all respect there. You know,
That's what's up.
Even when I see him to this day, you know, it's always love.
Yeah. Man, how was rehearsing that? Show me what you got, bro. Because that is exactly like the record. Like literally the feels, like everything is like, damn.
Yeah, Just Blaze is a beast.
Yeah.
He did a lot of chopping, all kind of shit. But
oh my God.
yeah, I mean, at that point, it's like, you know, playing what you feel. Obviously, everybody has like their own approach, you know. But I would just freestyle, going with the flow. I mean, obviously, you've done this your entire life, so at that point, it's more so having the musical side of things, but still, you know, being able to do your little razzle dazzle as well, but staying within the confines of the music. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was a lot of fun to play that, and that's one of my favorite songs, obviously, to play.
Yeah.
With Hov, because I mean, that's like low key the solo for me.
Yeah,
Get
that's
the
what I'm saying.
song,
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm saying.
It's
Yeah,
off rip. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's always fun.
We got to talk about the public service announcement, the video on YouTube.
That's crazy. That video happened by accident.
Wow.
So
I think this is like the fucking what are those the
it's like
the
a
USB. It was like one of those the USB.
It was
recording old camera. The audio was good still.
Yeah, my best friend Brandon Falk. I remember he was like, "Yo, I got this little camera." He said, "If you want to like get some footage or whatever, just take it with you." I said, "All right, man. Well, fuck it. I'll just bring it."
Yeah.
From one time, and this was like a random show in like Arizona, like for some college students or something. I forgot where it was at. And I just set it up like behind me.
Yeah.
Luckily, the camera didn't fall or nothing like that, and I didn't know it was gonna get that much. Like traffic.
Yo, man, that shit, the views is crazy on there.
I had no idea, but yeah, it was definitely a memorable moment because, like, you know, seeing me play that and even just like looking back at it, like I was having such a good time. It was so organic and the vibe was there. You know what I mean? It was just like kind of surreal to like be able to say I was like there and experience that. You know, and just to be able to have that memory. You know what I mean? But it's definitely something I kind of, I guess, what people are saying.
Yeah, people like that's like before vlogging was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they like it's like not even Hov at all. It's just straight you, and you can hear him in the back. Like
I wish I would have knew about like getting content and stuff like that back then, because I wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? But if I could have got some of the content,
some of the shit,
what
the spades, you know what I'm saying? If you got a little bit of what's up here,
there's so much shit that we done. I done with Hov. It's crazy. Like doing like the World Series and with Alicia Keys and playing at Yankee Stadium, and then having to run off of the field to get on a private jet to go and make sure we make our show in Toronto. Like something crazy, like knocking over the water bins and having the police escort.
Everybody had, the whole crew had to go because you guys had a
band.
show.
It was only
just the band.
The band and Hov. Like everybody else was already in Toronto. We just had to do that one song. New York. You know what I'm saying? Empire State of Mind. So that was a crazy situation. But I've done so much with Hov, so much legendary shit. Like I couldn't even name.
What's some what's some other memorable like top 5 things that you always remember?
I mean, obviously,
or has he told you anything, giving you some kind of advice, that like just anything?
I mean, he's told me quite a few things. I remember one thing he used to tell me. He said, a man has his word and also a nice timekeeping piece.
Shit!
It's something about time. I forgot how he explained it, but obviously, I had an opportunity to see, you know, his watch collection back then.
Oh wow!
Which was, and he had a whole room just for like his watches and glasses. Damn, you know, but he was always like just dropping, you know, little gems. Like I said, we don't really talk too often. A lot of the stuff that he would say amongst the group. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just being around, I think it was more so for me just watching how he moved, as opposed to like talking to him all the time. You know what I mean? Just how he moved, how he carried himself, and just being around him, I just learned a lot.
Did he do like little pep talks before y'all did a performance? Like, like what Katie did, like a prayer or something? Like
not really. It was more so like the band. We did our own pep talks amongst the bands. And then when we see him, it's like, we want to make sure we're ready for him. We're going to say, and then when he gets on the stage and he sees it, he'll give us like that, okay, yeah.
Yeah, when you see that nod and that's all you needed.
Yeah, 100%.
Damn. What are some other, what were some other artists that you've drummed for? Obviously, Rita, you were her music director.
Rita Ora, Charlie Puth is a good friend of mine.
Nice.
I started off also playing with like In Vogue.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah. I did.
Wait, are you on some of the records?
No. Okay. I just played like, for a while.
Oh no, there's a little drum.
Free of Mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was young. I was like 17 or 18 playing, because this is when I was living in Atlanta.
Okay.
So that was an easy kind of like easy move. Who else I played for? I've obviously played for T.I. before. Played. Not full tours, but I've also had the opportunity to play with like Sting.
Nice. Wow.
I did like the Swagger Like Us show on the Grammys with Lil Wayne, Kanye, and T.I. and Hove. That was a crazy situation. I played with Post Malone. The list goes on. I played for a gang of people, but the Hove and Katie and the Jonas Brothers, or Joe Jonas.
Oh, okay.
Those three are like BB and Rita. Those 4 or 5 artists are the ones who I really did the actual tours with. The other ones were like one-offs and like 2 weeks here and 3 weeks there and stuff like that. So, but yeah.
Who are some artists that you haven't drummed for that you would love, like bucket list artists to
Dead or Alive, or
Dead or Alive?
Oh,
let's do top 3.
For sure, Mike.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. That's Michael Jackson.
Man.
I did have the opportunity to play with Prince.
Oh shit!
One time though.
Oh really?
At his house.
No way.
That's a crazy ass story.
Where is this? In Atlanta?
This is in LA.
Oh shit.
That's a crazy ass story.
At his house? Was some of the band members like, yo, hey,
no,
drum?
Oh no. So I remember I was sleeping. It's 3 a.m.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm sleeping at my house at the time.
In LA.
I get a call from his keyboard player. Hey, yo, Tony.
Where you at?
Where you at? Like, wake up.
It was where I at.
I hung up the phone. Like, I'm like thinking about something. I'm asleep. I'm delirious at this point.
Don't call me at 3 a.m. asking where I at.
He called me back. Tony, wake up. I said, what's going on? He said, yo, Prince wants to play with you. Like, wants to jam with you. I said, what are you talking about, bro? He's like, Prince. I hang up the phone. I'm like, you're fucking with me. I'm stop playing. Like, he calls me back and he cursed me out. He's like, listen, I'm not fucking playing with you. Prince wants you to come to the house right now. I said, wait. And that's when I kind of like woke up. I said, Prince? Like, Prince?
Yeah.
And I know he played for Prince, but I'm like, what? So I hear him throwing some sweats and stuff.
Yeah.
I go to the house, his crib, sends me the address.
Did you have to bring drums? They had drums there?
No.
Okay.
You know, that's Prince, bro. He has
everything
in his house.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I go to his house. Literally, it's like 4:00 at this point in the morning.
Yeah.
There's security outside. There's like,
it's a
cars
compound,
all over.
right?
What?
Yeah.
So I walk inside the crib. He comes and gets me. The keyboard player comes and gets me. He walks me inside the house. So mind you, this is the first time I ever had an interaction with Prince.
Wow.
But what I'm thinking about immediately is like the Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just trying to see how close this is in proximity.
Right.
Yo, Dave was so spot on.
Wow.
So spot on.
Yeah.
I walk into it. So there was like a island, and there's like 9-10 girls like sitting on the island in the chairs. So I'm looking down the island, but I don't know which one is Prince.
Yeah.
His ass pops out from the side.
Yeah.
Hair and like I'm talking about the like the shortcut.
Yeah.
He had the heels on.
Oh my God.
The outfit's
white,
crazy.
Yeah.
Blouse, all that. Yeah. Crazy. Ready to go to any function. So it must have been like a little party or something there happening.
Okay.
And he got out, he said, how you doing? It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
He said, would you like something to eat? I said, no, I'm fine. I'm at this point, I don't even know why I'm here.
Right.
But I'm here.
Yeah.
But like, why am I here?
Yeah.
So he's like, okay. And then he told everybody he'll be back. He said, follow me. And so okay.
Yeah.
So he turns around. Now we go down the stairs and we go down to like his
And your
basement.
boys with like, is the whole band following? Is this you and him?
What band?
Yeah.
I just came from the house.
Look, what about your boy that asked you to come over?
No, he stayed his ass upstairs.
Yeah, it's like, where would you? What do you have me doing with Prince at 4 a.m. right now?
He just told everybody to stay right there. He said, we'll be back.
Jeez.
So he walked downstairs. Now, mind you, I'm walking down this big ass like hallway.
Oh my God.
Like it's a cellar,
Man,
wine cellar.
What's going through your mind right now? Like, what
I
the
don't
fuck?
know what's happening, but I can kind of like put together like what's going to happen.
Okay.
But like, I'm not going to assume.
Yeah.
I see the pool table, the print sign on there. I see motorcycles down here, wine cellar. Like it's a long ass corridor.
Wow.
We go to the end of the hall. He opens up these double doors. And then there's a drum set. There's 8 guitars on one side and 8 basses on the other side. And there's a disco ball inside this room.
Wow.
So he cuts off the light and cuts on the disco ball.
Okay. Holy
Now
shit.
the disco ball is going, he goes and grabs it. Mind you, this entire time we're walking, he's walking in front of me.
Yeah.
He's not saying nothing to me.
Right.
Like nothing. This is when he had a hip replacement too. So he had like a,
little limp. Okay.
But he still had heels on, which was crazy. But he hasn't said anything to me.
Wow. He just said, follow me.
Follow me. That was it.
Yeah.
And we go into the room. He picks up the bass. So I guess I'm supposed to get on the drums.
Right. Imagine you grab a guitar.
Mind you, this is one of those situations that I said, like, I wasn't worried about filming and like phones and shit. It wasn't even a thought of my mind, like at the moment. So I put everything down. I picked up the sticks. Yo, we jammed for 45 minutes.
Wow.
Just me and him.
No
downstairs.
way.
He's making the faces. We're soloing and shit. Like,
holy shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy. I'm sweating a little bit.
Yeah.
Had a good ass time. Listen, you finished playing, a little feedback on the bass.
Yeah.
He was murdering. He was like, you sound wonderful.
Yeah.
Said, it was a pleasure playing for you.
Wow.
Or playing with you.
Yeah. Jeez. It's like 5:30 in the morning right
5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. Turned around and walked out.
And just leaves you there.
Now I get out, and now the homie comes down.
Okay.
And Prince is gone at this point. Now he comes. He said, "We heard you up there, man. Y'all was killing." I said, "Yo, what the fuck just happened?"
Yeah.
He said, "I saw you." He said he saw me on, and this is what he does sometimes, from what I understand. He'll see specific musicians online, on YouTube, and he'll just want to play with them. If you can get in contact, and that's what happened. I think he saw some of my videos. Yeah. And he was like, "Who the hell is that?"
And he's like, "That's my boy." Duh.
And he said, "Call him up." And so we end up playing that. And I never played with him after the fact. You know, he already had his bandship, but he just wanted to jam with me.
Man.
And we had a great time. So I'm thinking it's over. We go back upstairs, and as we're upstairs, attention everybody. Everybody, Prince.
No, this is Prince talking?
No, this is like when it's a security.
Okay,
Prince is gone. I don't have no idea where he's at.
Oh shit, okay.
Prince wants everybody to meet in his movie theater. So everybody that was up, all the girls that was upstairs, everybody was in the house. We all meet in these big ass movies. I'm talking about these Hercules sized doors.
God,
we get in there. Do you know what? Do you know what we're in there watching?
What?
A concert of him.
Wow. Are you fucking serious?
We watched a concert of him, and he came back down in a completely different outfit.
Wow. 6
Outfit
a.m.
change.
now. 6:30 a.m.
Yeah, it's we up.
Yeah.
And there was a time when I was looking at it, and like he was soloing like during the concert, and I turned and looked at him, and he pointed at me to look back at the screen. Yo, it was crazy. I have people to vouch for this story
crazy.
too. Like no lie, I promise.
That is a legendary fucking story, bro.
Yeah. So, but that's one person I wish I could have played for. Rest in peace, John Blackwell. Was his drummer for a long time, and John actually was a drummer with me for my first tour with the Asian artist Ikara.
Okay, yeah,
because you know I told you it's like some of Prince's band,
right?
So he was part of
that's
of that.
Right, yeah.
So I mean, I wish I could have played with him longer, but other than that. I mean,
that was a legendary fucking story. Bro, you played with Prince at his house.
At his crib, yeah.
Like
downstairs for like 45 minutes.
Y'all jammed out.
Yeah. It was crazy. Yeah. If I could play with Sting a little bit longer, I would love to do that.
Nice.
and yeah, I mean, there's probably some others. I just have to really hone into it. But yeah, for the most part, that's
what's up. Where do you see yourself? What's the next thing that you want to accomplish, man? You drum for some amazing artists. Like, are you getting into production? Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to chill and like let me just like to help the young generation like get into the music industry?
I've been doing that already though. Like that's something that's regular. I would never stop doing that.
Okay.
But I think on the production side, I want to kind of get more serious with that. I mean, I have a production squad called the Unknowns, and it's me and two other people, and we made some fire shit, but we haven't really had the time to like really get into the studio. And a lot of the stuff that we did was like during COVID too, so nobody was really getting to the studio and shit like that,
right?
And trying to get records and tracks to people, and not actually going into a studio. It was like, how would we know if the people even listen to it, that type of thing. So I would love to kind of like get back into that heavy, and then like start working on my own music. Like I think that's what I need to do, just to have some type of material out there to be circulating. So while I'm on tour with an artist, this can still be going around, and then when I finish, I can actually tour my own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's something, and then just working on my branding as well. And just getting with different companies, and just just seeing
you still have like your endorsements with like I'm sure the drumsticks.
That's easy. But I'm just talking about like regular merch. Like I'm talking about other companies had nothing to even do with like music like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm just talking about like just collabing with different people. I mean, I've always been comfortable behind the scenes, so I would love to eventually put together like my own podcast and my own thing to bring on, because I have so many relationships and resources, so it'll be nice to be able to like talk and to specific people and have them on my show, and then it'll be different just because they'll understand, hey, I've known you for a long period of time, we've been through a lot, and I think that what I've accomplished is something that's liable for them to be able to take me like
absolutely
serious,
and then when you have guests on the show, like you guys have stories together, other bandmates and whatnot,
but then also I can also interview people that I've always wanted to interview, or people that I'm interested in, and like get their story and like just have a conversation. So I have a couple of ideas that I want to do, but like I said, right now I'm just getting my footing of like being here in Vegas and like getting some things together, but it's all going to come together.
Right,
I just want to strategically put some things together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's crazy because you've been in Vegas for a couple years, and it's like as living here, and it's like you haven't really gotten to enjoy it, like your own spot, because you've always been on the road. Yeah.
It's just because I've always been on the road and always on the move, and now that I'm chilling, and I have like the stability and like my footing, like getting all that shit together, it's good. Yeah, and first and foremost, the time. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you really need in order to really start accomplishing some things and putting some stuff in order.
Right. What's some advice you can give like the 12-year-old you or the 15-year-old you that was like doing clinics and like obviously your career is where it's at today, but obviously that then you probably didn't know if you were going to continue to do this or whatnot. What's some advice you can give the younger you?
I mean, that's a good question. To be perfectly honest, like my father was such an amazing, and he's still alive, so I won't even say was, but he still is. But like, the way that he kind of navigated my career, the advice and things that he kind of like taught me, as far as like, first of all, how to put my playing in perspective, is like I had all these superpowers, right? But he taught me how to harness them and like and use them when needed, and he just helped me put my playing perspective, which I really appreciate. And then I think the stuff that I did when I was in 12, when I was 15, is what I was supposed to do. And from what he was telling me, just being humble and just, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoying life and just treat people how you want to be treated. Right. And then also understand that, your brand and who you are is what's going to determine and dictate how things end up going for you in your career. You know what I'm saying? That's just one thing that he always taught me, being in the Army too, about discipline and, staying focused and, just being, like I said before, just being a good person. Yeah. So I think that's what I would have told myself, but that's what I did, you know.
Right,
and
right.
that's why I think that's where I'm at, where I am today, because I did follow that advice from him, and it's kind of like, you know, trickled down.
Did he play instruments at all?
Yeah, he played. My mother and father both played drums.
Oh, wow.
And then my father also played the guitar as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
No French horns.
No French horns, bro. That
what made you? Why do you want to pick?
I know,
because
the French horn, it sounds amazing. It looked crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, let me see if I can just do this. Because the trumpet was like kind of basic to me. I didn't.
Yeah, it's 3 buttons, right?
You know,
yeah.
But listen, the French horn is one of the hardest instruments.
Wow.
To play, because the mouthpiece is so small, and so. At that point, I'm thinking like I'm gonna bust a fucking blood vessel in my head, trying to get a note out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was a completely different, like. So I have so much respect for any horn players, but French horn for sure, 100%.
That's wild. If you weren't doing music at all or playing drums, what do you think you would be doing right now?
Man, that's a good ass question, bro. I mean, I was
probably hard to think about life without drums, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was always into sports. I mean, I was pretty good at baseball, but I don't think I really would have been a professional baseball player, but I did have a scholarship for bowling.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
okay.
So
shit!
Like
Are you still nice with the bowling?
100%.
Okay. We might have to go
1,000. You
might have to hit up like some South Point.
Come on, fam. I mean, that's why I
HB,
live.
you bowl too, right? HB? No, you don't.
But that's why I stay right by South Point.
Oh shit! We got to go over there.
Yeah. So I mean, and I got homies out here that, man, listen, I have like perfect games and everything.
Man, you know Vard. Vard's a bowler too.
We're supposed to bowl a couple of times. We haven't got to it, but that's why we were saying we talked about it. So it's supposed to happen, but we just, like I said, timing. But now I'm out here.
Yeah.
I'm getting my things together, and you know, I'm definitely I'm going like be in leagues and all that out here. I was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Like that, award winning.
Like
you got trophies and shit.
Trophies.
Oh,
I'm like.
Are you okay with bowling or spades? Like, what are you better at? Are you equally nice with the?
I mean, I've always played spades. I mean, that's two different things, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, spades just requires like you're being aggressive, but also like the mental like memory and all that shit. Like bowling requires like the consistency of like technique, and are you reading the lanes,
right?
You know, that type of thing.
You know, it'd be a dope ass podcast, like you playing spades and you just conversating with whoever and just playing spades with them or bowling with them.
But listen, spades ruins relationships.
Oh
and everything,
yeah,
so you gotta listen. I don't know. Maybe we should be Uno or something.
Something less.
Because you gotta concentrate. Because if you're not, you end up cutting me or something like that. That's
a
problem.
Man, right.
Yeah, but you know, we definitely have to go bowling and play some spades or do something at some point.
Do you do you play PlayStation at all? Are you with gaming or anything like that?
I used to back in the day. I don't do it so much anymore. You know, I just never really had the time to do it. And then like when I'm chilling, I'm just like chilling.
Yeah, you want to chill. Like your last thing you
want to do.
What I'm
saying? I mean, I'll play 2K or Madden a little bit, but the games have gotten so advanced at this point. It's like if you ain't really like a gamer, like you're not really beating somebody who's like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit is crazy. Like back in the day playing Madden, all that shit, like it was kind of easy. But now it's just
it's a whole nother. I can't even. These kids too, and then they be talking shit.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm straight. I'm off that. So, but you know, I'll dibble and dabble.
Okay. What's your favorite restaurant out here in Vegas? Like favorite place to eat? I
don't have a favorite place. There's still some restaurants I need to try. I mean, I do like Delilah. I do like what's another one? Some of these restaurants too are basic too for me, but I just still like them. Like I like
the ambiance or something.
Yeah, I like Toca Madera. I heard is Mayfair good?
I haven't been there, but I heard it's good. Yeah,
Mayfair, obviously Carbone, and then obviously the other Carbone is open. I wonder if that's like different. Yeah, is that different?
Yeah, the Carbone menus? Riviera is more seafood based.
Oh, more seafood based.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that out. Yeah, and if you have any other suggestions,
this guy's a foodie too, so he's got some spots. Yeah. Well, what's some dope? I'm sure you ate some crazy restaurants with Katie on tour.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even remember some of these motherfuckers, but we
is she like she rent the spot out? Like she'll be like over here for.
Nah, we won't necessarily rent the spot out.
She'll have it catered.
She'll like she'll just rent out like a entire room or something.
Okay,
like when we was in Italy or something, she'll rent out the entire room of a restaurant, so all of us can eat in, like the dancers and the band, and somebody nobody really bother us. Or when we was in Japan, we did the same thing. She rented out like the whole situation with the sumo wrestlers and everything. Like, we ate and shit in there, and they, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, she always looks out for us.
Damn, that's what's up. Okay. Man, Tony, I appreciate you pulling up, man.
Thank you, man.
This has been a long time coming. It's great to have this conversation with you without loud music and alcohol and drinks and Gino and Franny saying cheers and
every 5 seconds.
Talk to Tony, goddammit. But it's amazing to just have this conversation with you, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you for having me.
Man, I feel like even though you've been doing this for such a long time, your career's still like going, man.
Oh man, I still have some things. It's definitely not over. You know, there's a lot of things that I still want to do and be involved in, and you know, I still people I want to collaborate with, and you know, just the ideas will continuously flow, and I'm always going to do it.
Oh, we got to talk about how we actually met.
Okay.
At Moxie. We got to talk about this story because it's a legendary story. So it was a slow night at Moxie. I'm DJing and I see you walk in and I think I'm texting, shout out to Duke, bartending that night.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, do you know who that is? He's like, oh yeah, Tony, he comes here all the time. I'm like, well, it's the first time he came through. I'm DJing.
Right.
So I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm going to walk up there and be like, hey man, like I know about your drumming. Like, nah, that's not going to do nothing. Right. So
I would have still said what's up though. I would have still talked to you because I mean that's what type of
you were a good guy. Yeah. But I'm just like I needed to make I wanted to make an impact on the first impressions of everything, right? So I'm like so I think I went I obviously the you drumming the public service announcement record with Jay-Z is a huge audio clip. So I think literally I go on there, I rip the audio and I get the actual track and I stem out the track and add the drums and I'm like praying to God that it matched up, and it matched up perfectly. And I'm like, oh, let me see what I could do. And I knew I played that shit. And I remember you drinking or eating and you're looking around. Yo, this sounds like me drumming, right?
Because it's not the original, right? But I was like, yo, but I said, is this like a remix? Because I've never heard that played that version or me playing in any type of establishment with like the clear audio, like the clear acapella, like you know
like
what
the
I'm
actual
saying?
Recording from the studio, but with your drumming,
right? Exactly. And so that's what kind of like threw me the hell off, and I was like, I must have been on time because that shit sound like I recorded that in the studio with him, low key, you know, like the live version. So. You know, that was crazy that you did that, man. That was fire. I need you to send that to me, though.
Man, I got you. Hey, say less. I got that.
Send that to me. So
and then even we were at Tank's house for the Super Bowl party. I was like, I had to do it.
You
again,
did it, you crazy. That was crazy.
That was legendary. And then you came up to the DJ booth, and you're like, bro, how did you do that? I was like, oh yeah, stems, and it got us to talking, and like, yeah, man, I know you're like, I'm about to go on tour, but we need to like, you need to show me how to use this. 'Cause I feel like you could be a great DJ.
That's the other thing too. I could possibly do, you know, kind of like dibble and dabble into the DJ area, and you know, also incorporate my drums as well.
Because drumming, a lot of drummers make great DJs. Like you know, obviously Questlove. And,
I just gotta get my music catalog together though, and like get my crates and shit together.
Man, we can help you out with that.
I would love it. I would love to do something like that, because if I can book some sessions and book some like, you know, places out here, that'd be dope. You know what I mean? And then obviously with my connections and people that I know, just invite them. You know, that's gonna be the last thing they did.
Right. Well, I mean, there's like. With like, you see like these influencers, not saying you're an influencer, but like these influencers have relationships with all these people.
100%.
And they become a DJ and they get booked at all these spots because they have relationships, and you have relationships with a lot of dope people that, I mean, you are a musical person. You could be a great DJ. Like you could be like, hey man, let me DJ for this little event. They'll be like,
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna dibble and dabble. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna take you up on that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So,
we'll help you out, man. But once again, thank you so much for being here.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Before we get out of here, though, we got to do one more thing. You know, Vegas is that city with gambling and taking risks and stuff like that. So we have a game that we got to play with you. It's called Aaron's Wheel of Fun. It's a wheel. There's colors on it, and some of the things on this wheel. Like when it lands on the wheel, you got to do it's karaoke. There's arm wrestle Aaron. There's certain things on there. You down to do it?
Okay, what's up?
Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right after this. Aaron's Wheel of Fun with Tony Royster Jr. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. You know what it is.